I've been teasing to you for quite a while. This is the new vehicle of the channel. Because sadly, we've had a fatal issue. One that we cannot fix. And sadly, it is the forever end of the bush wagon. And the bush wagon will sadly never be used ever again. If you look down there to the exhaust pipe, there's water on it, and you'll be wondering, no, it's not so bad, why is there water on it? Welsh plugs. Welsh plugs. So everybody in the chat, before we start this beautiful video, say rest in peace bush wagon. Because sadly this is the end of our beloved bush wagon slash Arisa is what I would call her. When I'm not on camera. We've had some fun. We've done some stupid shit. Really stupid shit. But hey, everything's not gonna last. I always used to tell myself that not everything lasts forever. Not everything will ever last forever. We've had some fun. We've had some chaotic memories. We've done some stupid shit. And I tell you what, I'm pretty sure that Sigma motor has just had enough of it. It's had its teeth taken off, its eyes, and now it's just a carcass. But it's not a carcass anymore. Sadly, the bush wagon will be towed from here all the way out there to that old Triton, where it will rest for the rest of its life. Sadly. But I'm unfortunately telling you all that this is the end of the bush wagon. It's not going to run again. It's probably never going to be used again. But probably one day when I get super drunk, probably end up making a video of me starting it up and doing burnouts, and then it blows itself up. Because I forgot the Welsh plugs are gone. But still. This is the end of the bush wagon, people. And I know you don't want to come to terms with it, but for people who have been subscribed for a very long time, you'll know how much I love this vehicle and how much I've fucking thrashed it and destroyed it. And I mean, it's come a long way, and I just had to do that intro with like the new one splitting off, because if I didn't do it, it'd make me emotionally upset. Yes, I am kind of upset at the moment, but I don't really care. The old bush wagon, she's seen some fights, and she's done some stupid shit, and some fun shit, and some fucking very sketchy shit. Bush wagon, I guess, has been completely decommissioned. And if you can see it all the way over there in the distance, yeah, you probably see it now. It's run out of oil, so I'm not driving that. But nevertheless, this is our new vehicle. It's a fucking another one. But you may be wondering, what's wrong with it? Why does it look different? That is different. See this, look? See this? See that? I'm just going to take a comparison of that real quick and just show you real quick. Look at here, look at here, look at here. Bang! High roof edition. Now the story is, I was looking for a car to drive when I was getting my L's, because, well, there they are right there, you stupid fuck. I needed a car to get my L's in, and my stepfather offered me the fucking red Camry wagon that he uses. I'm not going to probably ever show that, but he has a Commodore and a Patrol, which you've probably seen in the teaser. No, we're not getting a Commodore, and no, we're not getting a Patrol. Yeah, so, I didn't feel comfortable in a car. I always feel comfortable in something tall and just big, something I can feel safe in. So I asked him if I could borrow his Patrol, but he said no. So I ultimately said, fuck it, we'll go get a job and we'll work and buy something. So what have I done? I brought this bloody thing. It's a 1985 high roof station wagon Mitsubishi Pajero. Basically like mine, but mine's a low roof. Now I see you over there. It's got 3 auto hubs. Literally 3 auto hubs, which is something I haven't seen on these, to be honest with you. As you can tell, I have been taking it out. I just took it for a test drive just to see what it's like off-road, because I haven't really brought this thing up here yet. These LEDs aren't even connected. Literally not even connected. This here is UHF. That's all connected in that. It's a pretty decent fucking car. It's got the factory Steelies on it, the 5-hole cheese cutters. Just for future reference, you don't see that at all, but yeah, look what it says up here, look. So the bloke who owned it was 96, and he passed away and gave it to his son, which was 70 something. And his father had a Land Rover Series 2 and I think a Series 1, I'm not sure, but he got this sticker, and I'm very proud of this sticker, but I hate this fucking sticker. Ignore it exists. This thing has been all around Australia, as you can tell. It also has another Rover badge. Down here is something I can't quite make out. But down here we have seals and that. As I said, factory cheese cutter wheels, they're pretty cool. You don't see them anymore because they're that rare. It's got a bit of a dented up bit there. It's got that bloke from, I forgot, Johnny something. It hasn't got no seats, but as I will show you in a minute, it has got a few things. Over from that, as you'd expect, it's a fucking decent car. It had a tow ball on it because he used to move camper vans around with it. So we had to take that off because that's illegal. I guess I will now show you the inside. This is the helm, captain's helm. Down here we have a fire extinguisher that actually works. Holy fuck. Up here we have a functioning door light for once, which is cool. And up here we have some travel guide maps. We have visors that are way too low, which I can't see where the fuck I'm driving when I put them down. Up here we have a functioning UHF. GME Electrophone. It's the TX4000. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm just trying to put this thing back in. It's as I said, it's an 85, and it's also, I believe it's a super wagon or a sports wagon, but it could be a super wagon. Here we have oil pressure, altimeter thingamabobber for max fucking send launches in the sky. I'm talking Boeing 747 fucking cruising altitude jumps or some shit. We're not going to be doing that in this, even though it's tempting. Voltage gauge, and here we have, behold us, 841,000 kilometers. Oh, I forgot the 7. An American. Oh, I didn't zoom in on that correctly. But yeah, it's got a fair bit of kilometers on it, and this is how many kilometers I've driven since I've owned it, which is impressive. It's a fairly standard Mitsubishi. This one has a cassette player. Yes, it fucking works. It has a quartzy down there. It actually works. I'll show you it all. It's got a quartz down there. Is it actually 901? Yeah, it is 901. If this gets working, I'll be impressed. Come on, fire up. Oh, that's a cute little gal wing. There's my favourite song, which I posted on the channel. There's many hills to climb. Oh, the radio works, but I don't know how to use the radio. Oh yeah, the radio does work. Oh.
Defeats hate.
Turn that fucking propaganda bullshit off. Everything works. It's got a manual gate unlock here for the back door. You push it down, it unlocks it. You push it up, it locks it. It's got working back wipers, as they all would. It's got working front wipers. That's pretty cool. And it's got this. That also works. It's got a heater, as you'd know. It's also got a lighter. I don't know if it still works, but that's going out because I'll replace it with a what's her name. It's got the auto lock. You put it in for all drive, it locks hubs. It's got a somewhat intact guide on how to do that. It has got a bunch of old cassettes in there. Down here we've got a few more cassettes. Over here we've got some aerials and shit. And this is the cool part. This here is a trucker CB. So you can talk to people in another fucking hell, you can talk to the fucking space station with this pussy. This is a very old CB. I believe it's out of a Kenworth or a Peterbilt. Hope it's out of a Peterbilt. But yeah, that also does work. Iron Williams seat covers because gravel gangster bling, bruv. What else haven't I shown you yet? Oh, these still work. So they're a bit tight. Those can still be opened and shuttered, though they're extremely fucking tight. God knows how they open and shut. I shall unlock. This vehicle doesn't have centre locking, which I will admit it's a bit of a prick. He's very much of a prick. Bear in mind, this vehicle is one owner. It's one owner, but I brought it. So it's one owner. I have all the service records on it, and sometimes the door handle just likes to be a cunt, like on all old Pajeros. Here, I don't know what the hell we have. Probably just some extra seat coverings and that. Here we have something without a cup holder. I'm guessing a storage unit. No, it's for leather. This is an armrest. As all standard Mitsubishis would have, that's an armrest. It bolts in like this. Better shut that up. Stupid thing. Turn that off. Bust this door open again. Seems we're trapped in here. Oh well. In here we have a roof rack that has a windshield cover and a rope in case we get into a bit of fucking shit. Down here we have ourselves a, if I can even fucking see where it is. Down here we have ourselves some basic equipment. We have a fan belt, some parts and that, just in case I break down, which is fucking imminent. Anyway, these vehicles break down these days, no matter if it's a Toyota Camry or not. Down here we also have a jack, a rope, another fan belt, which is good, and this is the CB radio I was talking about. I don't know what sort of model it is, but yes. Over here you'll see that we have a bit more tech. I'll go through that in a minute. That, I have no fucking idea what the fuck that thing's for. All of this floor matting, I believe, is not factory. Probably is factory. Down here you can see where he's put this custom box. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, this carpeting ain't really factory. The headliners all restored and that, which is nice. As you can see, all of this down here, I could still put stuff on this, make it a genuine factory Bishi. Oh fuck, that's right, we're locked in here. Okay, I guess we're locked in here. It does have some shortcomings, I will say. Let me just get into the bloody passenger side and get out that way. And turn this light back on. This is a pretty decent car. All the lights work. I just got to fix this fucking door. I'll just turn that off for the video. Here we have lights. They all work. Indicators, all of them work. I've yet to wire up the LEDs, but all of that works. All of the stuff works in this, which is decent. Have I unlocked? No, I have not unlocked it. Jesus. You figured you would remember that. Unlock it, my head. Unlock it, my head. As you can see, it's still got the sort of line fading that you would see on Pajeros and that. Please stay open. Thank you again. It's got, weirdly, it has, number plate lights, which that one doesn't, although I believe the number plate would be under the lock thing. Here's where things get serious. Oh, my fridge. Yes, it has a fridge. My fridge is kind of broken. This is my fridge. It's a Finch fridge. I don't know how the fuck old it is, but it's a Finch fridge. Probably hasn't been used since '69 or something. In down here, we have wiring for the fridge, and in this bit here is where you see this black wire? That goes to the fridge. It's a sneaky little concealment. It's actually smart. It's obviously got back ashtrays. It's got the stock speakers, which is rare because people just usually slap in massive fucking bass boosters. Here we have some drawers. Shall open all of them for you. This one is just full of, you know, regular stuff, spare fuel filter and whatnot. It's got some piping here, some, I don't know what that is, got spare wiring. So I'll lock that one up. And here we have a bunch of fucking tools. A bunch of tools, a cloth, some bolts, fucking toe hitch cover, toe ball cover, which nobody fucking uses these days. Clamps, mysterious lock pad, tyre repair, zip ties, as you'd expect. I don't know what the fuck this thing's for. Looks like a fucking Bridgewater shank device. Pretty much. Lock that one up now. This here is camping gear. It's got plates and whatnot, shit boring. It's got boring shit in there. This vehicle crossed Australia 3 or 4 or 5 times, I'm not sure. But this vehicle's been all over Australia, so I'm pretty sure I have confidence in it. Here's some seatbelts in case we get some back seats. Probably never will. Oh Jesus. Here we got a seat rack, which was basically a thing of the past. And down here we have ourselves the front tow ball for the boulevard at the front, and lug wrench that won't fit the hubs at all, because I tried. Some piping and some jump leads, just in case we get in fucking trouble. Deep trouble. Let me just get out of this massive fucking Hummer-sized thing. But that's pretty much it. It's pretty much bog standard from there on, so... Did I lock that? Yeah, I did. This is I'm gonna have to get some kill rust and do this, fix all of that, and do that. There's no rust on the underside, I believe, but now's the most iconic part, the screaming petrol time. Yes, it's time to show you the pissed off engine it has. It's not really pissed off, it's a let me just put that down there on the bull bar for a second. The Welsh plug's gotten any worse. Doesn't look like it. This is the engine. Yes, and you may be wondering, holy fuck, those are extractors. Those are tits, and yes, they are extractors. These are pacemaker something extractors, and they are fucking sick as fuck. It makes you crackle and pop like a dog, which is awesome. It has no air conditioning, and it doesn't have the intercooler fan on here, or something like that, like this Pajero has here. Here's the actual intercooler fan off that one. Bear in mind, it's still got the radiator in that, but this is like the outside fan thing, so if we really wanted to, I could just bolt that in and hook it up. Still works, there's nothing wrong with it. It's got a bit of holes in it though, I will admit. But this is the engine. It's got a spare battery, which is dead as all fuck. Deader than fucking John F. Kennedy, that battery is. You've got a big fucking battery. We have a 450T, I think that says something. 450 cold crank or some shit. It has a standard carburetor on it because boring. It's pretty much done up because it, like, he's went through 4 or 3 engines. I think this is the 4th engine that the original owner, I mean the first owner went through, because this is what the first owner vehicle. It came with all the logbooks and all the history and all the shit with it, the rego papers and all that. Hold on a second. So sorry about that. Just had to tell old man something. The Mitsubishi 4G54, as you'd expect. It's not the fuel injection one. The what the fuck was that thing called? The Mitsubishi AE86. What was it called again? The forgot what the fucking thing was called. The same engine as in that. Stop that. The same engine as in that, and that all the way out there. Oh fuck, I almost had the name of the thing in my head. It's like fucking little hatchback thing. Citroen or something. No, not Citroen. It's something we do with S or some shit, I don't know. But it's a Mitsubishi A86 hatchback, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But yeah, this is the engine. It's just standard 4G54, but it has extractors, which sound tits. Oh, and it's got power steering for my old worn-out fucking shoulder, because it's a dog now. Other from that, everything's pretty fucking cool in this. Oh, I probably could put AC in it, because I have the AC pump out of that fucking shithead over there, and I could probably put the cooler at the front there to cool it down more. It does have Welsh plugs on the way. If you can even see down there, you look under that, yeah, you probably see it now. Look under the extractors, you'll be able to see it. Welsh plugs are coming. So, yeah, it's in pretty good nick for what it is. Extremely good nick. It's got no issues whatsoever. Though we did have to clean the rotor and the contact points on the Dizzy over there, because it had about 2 mil of fucking dirt on the contact points. And yeah, and that was basically the only really problem we had with it. Though fuel filter leaves me to suspect that something is wrong with the fuel filter. But no, there's a fuel filter down there on the fucking motor mount, so I guess everything's alright. The starter motor will grind occasionally, but that's alright. Fucking hell, they're going off their nut. But yeah, this is the new car of the channel, and sadly, that thing is very truly and definitely fucked. But the most sad thing is we're not going to be destroying this, or sending this, or fucking it up. We might do some upgrades to it, but I doubt we'll ever do upgrades to this thing. But still, that thing is beyond fucked. So, yeah, well, that's this Pajero, and I yet to have a name for it. Bugger. I yet to have a name for this thing. It's pretty well done. Down here we have a choke, which I've never touched because I don't need to. Light dim switch, and pretty sure everything in here is what you'd expect. Stop zooming out. Focus. Down there is the choke if you didn't see it. As you might notice, it's a little bit different because this is an earlier model than that ugly shit out there. But yeah, this is the new car that I've been hyping you all up about so much, and I will admit, it's hard trying to make this video because you've got so much going on. But still, it's a very decent car. So yeah, I think without further ado, I better end this video because there's really nothing much I can add. Not really much I can add at all. But there's only one thing I can really say. You really don't like it at all. That Pajero is completely fucking history, and it's beyond fucked, and it'll never work ever fucking again. I mean, it will work, it's just that it's gonna fucking blow up either way. But yeah. This is the new Pajero, so without further ado, I better get off this. And yeah, see you later. Screaming Petrol Gaming, signing out. Screaming Petrol Gaming, fuck's sake, I've done that again. Screaming Petrol, signing out. Pow!